Well, everybody, how you doing? It's me, Gerald. Of course, I'm still just an Earthling. I got an email from the I guess re-elect Obama campaign, or they're calling it, I guess, and asking me to join in because I supported him when he had first election. And then I wanted to make a video. You all know about everybody who knows me anyway knows how hard it is for me to type. And I had quite a few things I wanted to say. But I scrolled down. I was going to make a video comment. Of course, they were disabled. They're not going for that, right? They just want you to vote for them. They don't give a shit about what you. They don't. They could care less about what you have to say. I have a feeling. I know Obama could care less. That old Barry, man. When he got elected, the first thing he did was start going back on his campaign promises and shit. He immediately went into this freaky tirade about how the internet, what a bunch of weirdos, look at them all answering these questions, and the first thing on their mind was medical marijuana. Oh, that just goes to show you what kind of people hang out there. You made fun of us. You stupid fool. You made fun of us. And now there's, I know of thousands who have decided to just right then said, I'm not voting for you because you're going to start showing your true colors. And you are not going to be a man of change. In fact, well, actually, it is a change. You've made it worse. I think the country's gone worse since you've gotten in office. It's making me sick. You can't seem to get your head straight. And I don't know why. Are you a puppet? A true puppet? Why don't you be, the kind of African American man I've always known? Strong, assertive, want to get their way. I know you're going to probably call me a racist now, but not real intelligent. Excuse me. I have to get rid of these hiccups. Now, after that comment, you can call me all the races you want, but remember, I did support you. I did vote for you. I got thousands to vote for you. I was really looking forward to this. An African American as president, great. There's never, they come up with these silly questions in some of these places, when they want to ask it. They ask the internet a question and you got to answer it, and who gets the best question or whatever. Anyway, so they asked this one: do you think it's time for a female president? It's like right away, I'm thinking, listen, I got 9 sisters. The question should never be asked. Should have never been asked. Should not have to be asked. When wasn't there a time for a female president? The only thing that said there was, it was the church. Oh, yeah. Come on. All you freaks and your little rules about women, about anything and everything, you all seem to have this underlying thing about how you want it to be based on a God law. Like closing your liquor stores on Sunday. As if a God that gives wine to people in a freaking desert. They've got water, but they want alcohol. They got to have that at their wedding. Come on, you guys just. And Barry, after the thing about making fun of the internet, you got this goofy idea about this. I don't know. I thought you were brought up a free thinking person, an atheist, a rational, intelligent, critically thinking human being. You seemed like it, which is one of the reasons I supported you, because you were really trying to keep them away as far as your religion and what church you go to. I kind of noticed that, and I felt it was something good, like what the forefathers wanted: freedom from religion. And now you come along and you unbelievable what you've done here. Give all that money to AIG and all them freaks, and what do? They bonus and comp their freaking CEOs and everything. No prices go down. They don't make any more jobs. Why should they? You gave them a bunch of money. Well, you know. And then what's this thing? But you turn around and you decide that what? That BP has said sorry and they mean it? Why? Why would you allow any more permits to pump there? Are you out of your freaking mind? Well, that was a rhetorical question, but obviously you are, because now you come across Barry and you've chosen your personal delusion. Well, I guess I'll be a Christian. And I guess I'll go to the crazy Christian man's house. The young earth crazy creationist one. What is wrong with this picture? You got people running around out here that are like, like our states. Oregon. We're losing money, I guess. I guess our budget's down. I guess they want to cut money from schools. The federal government. Your teabaggers. They want to cut all the social programs and give the money to the military or something. I don't know what they're going to do with it, to tell you the truth. What are they going to do with it? In fact, our government, that should be the only thing they concentrate on, is getting us utilities for free. Damn it. There's no reason in the world why our government should not provide our utilities. I don't get that. And then you make us pay such exorbitant prices for it, and you end up with people out on the streets who can barely pay their rent, let alone $200 a month in electricity. It's just crazy. And then you let it go on and on and on. And now you want to what? Drill more domestically? Barry, don't ask me to elect you. Don't ask me to vote for you. I don't care who they put up there, but it's not going to be you. You might not even win the primary. I hope you realize that. You didn't do any of the things we asked. None of them. It would have got you elected. For sure. You could have done anything after that and still gotten elected. These three things. Executive order. Don't ask, don't tell. Knock it off. Okay? You don't have any right to say anything to those guys. Nobody does. Women, men, whatever. However they live their private life. You don't have any right to do it. Not only that, Annapolis and West Point, they don't have the right. They cannot train someone and indoctrinate them into this loyal, brave morality thing and then purposely tell them they have to lie. How could you do that? How can you sleep at night? And then you see obvious racism with this cop in, where was it? Georgetown or something? Where was it? A Harvard professor on his own property, going into his own home, and a neighbor calls because, well, just because they were trying to be a good neighbor. She didn't know. She didn't say anything about the race, though, of the guy. In fact, she mentioned it might be the man who lives across over there. But I just want to make sure. Can you send someone? And they do. The guy comes up. Immediately runs up on the porch and starts treating him like he's a crook, knocks on the door. Says, what are you doing here? Well, I live here. Show me your ID and all that. Does all that crap. Just gets downright dirty, filthy. And, the guy's a Harvard professor. He's wondering, what are you doing in my house asking me these questions? I think it's time that you leave. Right? I would. And the cop goes, on dispatch, well, I've proven it's his home. He lives here and everything, but he's still being belligerent, so you better send some more cars. You didn't notice that? Okay, so it was 4 years ago, 3 years. So what? It was your presidency. You're the one who invited the two make fun of marijuana, invite them for fucking beer, alcohol, get them drunk so that you can talk them into apologizing or something. I don't know what. But if I were that professor, I sure as hell wouldn't have accepted. I would have said, "Excuse me? You want to disrespect me? How? You think I want to sit in front of that racist cop and listen to his lies? What's wrong with you, Barry? You send me an email asking for my vote? You got some work to do, pal. First, you have to close the bases around the world. Here's some more. Close the bases. We don't need them. They're unnecessary. We need the money more than we need the protection. You really think someone's going to want to try to attack us? Do you really? First of all, they can't afford it. They don't have the money to buy the weapons and the ammo and stuff. We already have that stuff. Close the freaking bases. Save us some money. Bring the boys home. Get out of Afghanistan and Iraq right now. We don't have to be there. Afghanistan's going the same way it went with the Russians. No different. Those people don't want to be saved. You notice you go to the Kabul, the women are still covered head to toe, Taliban style. They like that. We don't know why. It's freaky, but it's no different than the Christians. They've got their own freaky little things too. So, Barry, don't ask me for your vote. And everybody else out there, keep an eye. No, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a conservative. I am a liberal. But I'm a rational liberal. After all, the word comes from liberty, which is what we were founded on. Why that's a bad thing with you freaks, I don't know. But, well, that's just how you think. Excuse the hell out of me. Now, back to Barry. Tell you what, Barry, I'll make a deal with you. By September, if you've closed at least one European base, I can turn things around. Yeah. Subic Bay. That's another one. Why are we sitting there? Your daughters must be really pissed at you. I don't see how they can be proud of that, of what you're doing. You're going to let BP. I'm really pissed. I got to tell you, you're freaking me out. You're acting just like a Republican. I don't get it. Not one bit. There are things you can do by executive order and tell people, knock it off. But no. What are you, afraid of something? Have they threatened you? I wouldn't doubt it. But anyway, that's my diatribe. I just thought I'd bring those things up to you, everybody, and Barry, let you give you a chance to maybe kiss a little butt somewhere. You just might get elected again. Who knows? As far as I'm concerned, sorry, dude. But I'm just an earthling anyway. Good night.